Hello everyone, this is Nightforce speaking here. As you guys have probably noticed, this video so far just blank. So, this is something I also saw and I thought I'd go ahead and do it right now real quick. I'll explain it. I've opened Annotations to anyone to put any missions that they want right now. So while I'm talking right here, you can be reading a whole bunch of shit on this thing. For God only knows what, you could be saying something about this cat laying in my lap. Okay, that was mean, people. Anyway, first off, we're gonna answer a few questions, and then we're gonna move on to something that happened with the last ROM that I was doing that I have no absolute proof that I've actually done. We're gonna go with some answerings. A lot of people are saying, "How do I play my games?" Or have been messaging me with questions. And we're gonna go with, I use a Logitech controller. It looks very much like a PS2 controller, with the joysticks that you can push like buttons and a directional pad and 4 freaking triggers and whatnot. It's from Logitech. It is the best freaking thing you can get. Don't get anything like Philips, like Toshiro did, and ended up returning the very next day. And then he went to go to Best Buy and get a Logitech. Best Buy has a lot of good stuff, people. So a Logitech controller, the buttons are labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4, and all the way up to like 11 or 10 or whatever. But anyway, it's a very durable, good controller, okay? My roommate, the Daprez, has one that has been going for the past 8 months, and he's been abusing the hell out of it while playing Final Fantasy Online. So, it's a very good controller. We've only had to fix his twice because he pushes, so what was it, number 2 button a whole shit ton, and it's just kind of been sticking and wearing out the little pad on the inside. But anyway, we got not much time left. Next thing that was asked was, how am I capturing what is on my computer screen and putting it on YouTube? It is called a screen capture software. I use one called Snagit. There might be other ones out there that you can find. Use Google. Honestly, it's a good thing. It's free. All right. It's not like you're limited, to only one Google search a day. Okay, it's great for finding porn. Don't look at porn, kids. I use Snagit. It's a very good software. It captures audio as well as video. I can just use a box band. It's very simple to use. I've passed it on to 2 other friends of mine to use, and they're having a good time with it. They have no complaints about it. The only problem is for some strange reason, a lot of you have noticed that there have been no game audios in the last few ROMs I've done. Well, that's because the second microphone that I had sitting on top of my speaker, for some strange reason, was knocking heads with the microphone up against my head and would cancel each other out and would cause no sound at all on some ROMs. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that if you've watched my ROMs like a regular should. And that's the whole problem. I went to a couple other ROM players and like, dudes, have you guys ever had this problem? They said, oh, it's probably because you might possibly be using 2 mics. Try going with only 1 mic. And I'm like, okay. So there we go. I'm using 1 mic. However, I am boosting my laptop volume to max to try and hopefully catch it. So far we're in 3 minutes and 48 seconds, I think, right now. Or unless I cut some out. Anyway, moving on real quick. Are you guys saying something on that screen that I should know about right now? Good gosh, you people are just abusive. My sound recorder doesn't look like it's picking anything up right now, which is not good looking. I hope not. At the same time, I'm going to be like going to my... What the hey? Oh, updates. Yeah, I had to go like freaking update my computer and whatnot because of someone. I'll explain in just a couple moments. Let's see, Snagit. I ran sound recorder in the background like I'm using right now to try and see if it was in Snagit that was the error, but no, it was the microphones themselves. All right, so you probably won't be hearing much video game audio from now on. Number 2, some of you have been wondering, was I actually drunk when I did Robotnik's Drunken Revenge? Yes. I had a bottle of Smirnoff, about 5 buds in my system, and some weird rum/Coke Zero mixture that Daprez made and put in made me a drink of. So I was seriously the very next day. It felt like my liver was about to jump out of my stomach. I was hurting so much, and I had to like kind of call out of a shift at work. But after that, I was feeling better. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. So now that that's out of the way, what else do we have? What else do we have? Come on, come on, come on. We gotta move it. We gotta move it. We gotta move. We got like 5 more minutes. Come on. I guess we'll go ahead and go on with Dark. Dark, buddy, pal, ROM maker, respectable dude. Something happened with Mario, Super Mario's Castle of I forgot what it was, like Maniac or something like that. I can't even remember anymore. Something happened when I beat the game. A little path after I beat Bowser and it said Mario's Adventure's now over. A little path appeared on the main map. For some strange reason, it went back to the main map. A path appeared and started going up, and Mario went up. About midway through that path, my whole computer just went blank and cut out and wouldn't show nothing for a while. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? OMG, BBQ, FBI, BRB. I was freaking out. I honestly thought that my $1,200 piece of hardware computer, with everything I ever use, I mean, as soon as I get home from work, this is the thing I look forward to right here, is my computer. And it started to look like it was crapping out and have a major, huge seizures. I mean, seriously, it was going out. I had to use Control-Alt-Delete, one of the very few rare times I've ever had to do that on Vista. Vista's a very good system for you people out there who are hating it. And I honestly thought, you know, Vista was a hunk of junk too, but actually it's not that bad. Anyway, your ROM crashed my computer and for some strange reason knocked my NVIDIA graphics driver off. And I had to go back in safe mode and reinstall it. And trust me, everything was not looking very pretty in safe mode, okay? I'm already going to have to do like another restart. I'm running like scans like hell all over my computer, and that thing's still wanting to run. I'm running scans, viral scans, and everything else to make sure there's nothing on my computer, and apparently there's nothing on there. So your ROM overloaded my computer. I don't know if you got 10 billion gigs of RAM on yours or not or something, but it crapped mine out. And when it went out, so did Snagit, and when Snagit went out, it didn't autosave, so I have no absolute video to show you except for this little audio clip while these people are putting up naughty things. And I'm probably going to have like random little pictures being put up there and shown around or whatnot. It should be pretty funny. I got a couple of good pictures. Anyway, now that we're 8 minutes into this, what else was I asked? Jesus Christ, it's a lion. Get in the car. 4chaners. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was saying Jesus Christ a lot too. Played your ROM. I only had like one problem with one jump after those fallen chains, but after that it was pretty simple, dude. Honestly, really, Bowser wasn't really much of a problem. The next few ROMs I'm gonna be doing probably after this one. You guys will, you Sonic fans at least, will be very happy to see that I am doing, alright, yay, my updates are installed and it wants me to restart. I'll do that after this is done. Anyway, the next few ROMs I'm going to be doing, one of them I know 100% sure I'm going to be doing, it is Sonic the Hedgehog, the harder levels. You guys should be really excited. This is a very good ROM. It's well done. It's got huge kudos. It's great. It's awesome. And it is actually harder. It is making me, a hardcore Sonic the Hedgehog fan, have problems. Lots of mental problems. Alright, so be looking forward to that, alright? So, you guys take it easy. Take care. I'm going to run this whole next minute and 30 seconds, whatnot. Oh, well, no, it's going to be about another minute now. All to your liking. So, you guys have fun. Take care and enjoy these pictures.